Alright, now the microphone's on. Let me go get my charger real quick. Gotta get me a drink. Alrighty. Desert, what's up, man? How you doing, Paul? How you doing, sir? Hey, Paul, I need to get with you, bro, and figure out, I need to send you a message and figure everything out. I need to get your stuff to you, sir. Oh, damn, I just got a message, dude. They're giving away a 12 gauge suppressor on. I sent you. Okay, Paul. 10-4, brother. I ain't looked on there. My bad. That sounds like a plan. Bruce, what's happening? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Man, it's been one of them days. There got to be some cold weather coming in, man. My friggin' knee is killing me. Wow. 12 gauge can bites ass. Yeah, I ain't never been into that shit, man. Why the hell you want to suppress a 12 gauge? That's my thing. When everybody thinks of that, they think about No Country for Old Men. Sorry, folks. They don't sound like that. What's up, Jam? Y'all smash that damn subscribe button for me, man. Help me out. Double tap your screen. Give us a thumbs up. Congratulations to Paul for winning the Recover Tactical brace, man. That's really cool. What do I think of the Browning High Power? They're really good. I don't think they're an outdated firearm system, to be honest with you, man. Infidel, what's going on? What's your favorite gun? I don't know, man. Best round for hunting, a 30-06. What's up, Gavin? I would have to say that a 30-06 is really good, but I am a big fan of the 308, man. There's not a lot you can't handle with a 308 attached to it. I mean, I'm not saying that a 30-06 is outdated at all, because it's not. There's a reason that that cartridge has been around for a long time. Is the 1911 the best pistol? I'm not going to say it's the best, because it does lack on ammunition capacity. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's the best, because it's not in that terms. But you also have to realize, in most self-defense encounters, there is no more than usually 2 shots fired. But that is one of the best pistol systems in the world, I have to say. Yeah. What's the best starter pistols? Shit, man, there's all kinds of stuff. What's the biggest pistol caliber you've got? Or the biggest one I've got's a 454 Casull. Uh, let's see here. Nice 12 gauge, thank you. Please subscribe, guys. Everyone really counts and helps us out a lot. So we're trying to make it to at least 10,300 tonight. I will be very thankful. It don't cost you all a dime, but a second of your time. Your uncle has 3 of those. Awesome. Glock is probably my favorite. I agree with you there. That's what I carry. Is a 357 SIG Glock. That's what I carry. Well, Infidel, if you test it and it don't, I would take a friggin' prime casing in with me and shake it and smack the back of it, and if it don't go off, then you're good to go. That SIG Crosstrax, man, that is the most accurate, best shooting rifle that I have. I'm telling you, dude, that gun right there will hold a half-inch group at 200 yards. I've already did it. I've not taken it out any further yet, but I'm sure it'll do it there also. How many guns do you have in total? That's classified. Yeah, I've got a Mossberg. I do not have a Desert Eagle. And I do like 9mm Glocks. I got the Glock 48, a 19, 17, 34. Stokers are good pistols, man. Oh, you can't discount a high... Hey, listen, I'm not saying nothing bad at all about a Browning High Power, dude. I love the Browning High Power. Like you said, if you love the 1911, you'll love the damn Browning High Power also. That's just the way it is. If you're a fan of the 1911, you'll love the High Power. No, we don't have fucking switches. I also shot an infantry rifle from the First World War. That's awesome. Oh, the Stoker shotgun. Stoker shotguns are pretty good. Anything Stoker makes is fairly decent from what I've been able to tell. That is a 308 Winchester. Nah, I'm good on the Desert Eagle. How many high points do you own? 1 10mm carbine. Actually, Glocks have 3 safeties on them. They have a drop safety, a trigger shoe safety, and a firing pin safety, if I'm not badly mistaken. I know they've got 3 safeties upon them. Yes, I do shoot deer. Thank you. What's the best American firearms manufacturer? Shit, man, I don't know. What's up, dude? How you doing? I'm alright. No, I ain't no hitman. Hell yeah, I've shot a pig. No, I ain't never had no thoughts about going vegan. Fuck that. How do you feel about Browning gums? They are awesome. Browning, John Moses Browning is one of the godfathers. That's kind of like Samuel Colt. You've got Smith and Wesson. Those people are the pillars of the Second Amendment, in my opinion. You can't think of firearms and not think of those names. Do you have a laser? Do I? What if they take away high capacity clips? You talking about high capacity magazines, which would be like 60 and 100 rounders, because a 30 rounder is a standard capacity. See, that's where y'all got shit fucked up. High capacity doesn't mean 30 round mags. An AR-15, if you're in a free state, comes standard with a 30 round magazine. Thank you, Nick. The biggest deer. Let's see here. Recommend calibers for cow and goat dispatching for homes. Oh, I mean, if you're wanting to kill them like quick, I mean, for years they used 22 Magnum as long as you put it right up against their forehead. I mean, that's what my grandpa and them used to kill hogs and stuff with all the time. And a hog's got one of the toughest heads in the world. But they shot it right between the eyes with a 22 long rifle, and it, every time. I myself would use a 22 Magnum, but you don't need no more than a freaking 22 Magnum to do that with, man. And the lights go out in Georgia, as long as you put it in the right place. That's right, Buckeye. I mean, if you're just wanting to get, if you want to make double, sure, a 9mm or a 380, but I think that's overkill. And the main reason that they used like a 22 Magnum or a 22 long rifle is so it didn't blood shoot the meat down in like the back straps and stuff like that. Is what I'm guessing. It done a lot less damage to the meat. Use a 700 Nitro Express. That's fucking stupid. Do you have an AK-47? I mean, hell yeah. Hey, that's a damn good price, Infidel. Shit. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Don't even have to give them bitches the time of day. The repeater, that is a 4570 government there. That's a Rossi R95. The AK, it has 3 gas ports. No sound. What the fuck? Okay, 10-4. Hey, you like the Remington 1100? The Remington Model 1100 is one of the best shotguns of all time. No doubt. AA-12, hey dude, the AA-12, I wished we could actually own those the way that they were intended. Yeah, the AA-12, that's a different level of destruction. No sir, that is a Glock Model 40 chambered in 10 millimeter, but I do have a 34 also. Geez, you have a lot of weapons. That's just the ones y'all can see. Go ahead and call the cops, you stupid bastard. That's a felony to make a false report, so go ahead. I will press charges, you stupid prick. That is a 308 right there. A Japanese Nambu. Oh, shit. Them's bad as hell. I like the Glock 43. I've also got a 42 right there, 380. That is a lever action 4570. That is my model 3030 Winchester pre-64. That was my great-grandfather's. I do not have a Marlin, but that one's kind of Marlin based. It's a 1895 Trapper clone. I would go Ruger Precision because I'm not as big a fan of Tikka as my uncle is, but he swears by them. But it's because they offer a left-hand model because he's a lefty. So I like Ruger. Hey, I have that exact model of 3030 WCF. It's actually the 3030 Winchester. They just changed the name from 30 WCF to 3030 Win. I love the 1911. You can't do nothing wrong with it. I'm telling y'all, dude, like the 1911 is one of the finest pistols and finest shooting pistols you'll ever hold in your hands. Ever. If you've never shot one, try it. You will see results. If you don't like Glocks and stuff like that, try 1911. The grip angle on them's perfect. The recoil on them's perfect. Like I said, you are down on capacity. Yes, but you can also hit your target a little better, in my opinion. If you put your knowledge into something good. Yeah, I do. 1911 is for women. Yeah, I guess that's why it won 2 world wars, you stupid bastard. Hey, please guys, double tap your screen. Please subscribe. Everyone really counts and helps us out. You're breaking the law. Yeah, you are too by talking, you stupid fuck. I'm from North Carolina. Modern AKs, I'm not really about them. Really and truly, like, as far as, like, modernizing your shit up with Magpul and stuff like that, if you want shit like that, get an AR-15. Really and truly, because that's all you're trying to build is an AR out of an AK, and it ain't worth a shit. What's your opinion on the PSA Dagger? They're really good pistols, man. For the money, you can't beat them. Hellcat Pro, good or trash? I've heard a lot of good things out of the Hellcat, man. What's up, twin? I like Colt. That's a Remington Model 1100. I'm not a big fan of the 5.7 cartridge at all, man. Unless you were to put it in what it was meant for, everybody's wanting it in a pistol. All you've got to do is go watch Garand Thumb's video on the 5.7 pistol. I'm not really a big fan of it. And yeah, the one thing that I don't like about the Hellcat is that U-notch rear sight. I've never been a big fan of that U-notch sight in the back. I mean, what the fuck you want me to do? I mean, you say show me an AK. What do you want me to show you? What would you recommend for hunting caribou? The 300 Weatherby's plenty more than enough. The 308 with the right rounds, I suggest the 175 grain Federal Terminal Ascent bullet. Those would do great on a caribou. These bigger guns you can get, hell, you could use the 7mm mag, 300 Win mag, but you don't need all that. No, I do not have airsoft guns. Yeah, hey, I love the tip triple shock also, Ruger. That's a good one. I don't have a rusted, well, you got a Springfield XD that's rusty as shit. Get you a brown paper bag, and it'll rub a lot of that surface rust off. How do you feel about Hornady? I've never heard of Hornady RIP. I've heard of the XTP. That is a Glock Model 40 10mm. Thank you, Jax. There you go. New. Yeah, got a damn good show. I said new. America, fuck yeah. Thank you, young. It's G2 Research. Yeah, I didn't think it was Hornady. I don't think much of those, and if you use them in a self-defense situation, the prosecutor is going to kick his feet back and laugh the whole time they're putting your ass in jail for murder. I cannot stress to people enough, there is nothing on this earth that a federal HST or a Spear Gold Dot, which is what your local law enforcement uses every single day to kill people, and it works. There's no reason that it shouldn't work for you. And if you use what the police uses, there is that's what I've tried to get through to people. It's better to use what law enforcement uses in a self-defense scenario. Call up your local PD and ask them what do they use. And if you use the same thing that they do, then that prosecutor really don't got nothing to go on. I got a couple. My all-time favorite gun? Whew, that's a hard one, man. All of them. That would be so hard for me to pick, man, but I would have to pick my grandpa's 30-30. What's the best pistol for a beginner? Well, I would tell people to start out by getting like if you are first starting out, get you either a Taurus G2C or G3C with a safety on it, or a Ruger. A Ruger is a very good option. You can't go wrong with a good Ruger. Learn with something with the safety on it first, and then graduate to something better, like either a Canic, a Walther, a Glock, something like that, that you don't have to, because trust me guys, you will learn the value of carrying with a round. Like when you train for a little while, you will learn how important it is to carry with a round in the chamber and not have to fumble with the safety. Even though Glocks do have safeties on them, you don't have an external safety to have to deal with, and it's so much quicker to come out of that holster, present on target, pull your shot. But the Glock 19 is one of the best handguns ever made. That Glock Model 48 is also one of the best. Oh yeah, your booger flipper, that is the best safety in the world. Like, keep your fucking finger off that trigger till you're ready to shoot. Don't be stupid. Like, that's the best advice I can give new gun owners. Don't fucking point that gun at anything you're not willing to kill. And also, don't fuck around with the trigger unless you've got it pointed at something you're either willing to destroy or something you are willing to kill. It's that simple. Please subscribe, guys. Booger flipper needs to be on a t-shirt. Hell yeah, bro. I got you, Alex. It actually has a bulged trunnion on it. That's what that is. That is a Zastava M70 Z-Pap. The smallest gun I have is a North American Arms Pug. But I'm thinking very seriously about upgrading to the North American Arms Sentinel. That's what I carry in my pocket with me 24/7. Now, I've always got my big carry gun on, which is like a Model 19, but that is a 357 SIG, guys. Trust me, once you learn what that 357 SIG is, that is a 9mm Magnum. That takes the 9mm and turns it up to where it needed to be. That is a one-shot stopper like the 10mm auto, in my opinion. But I digress. Some people agree, some people disagree. But I am a big fan of both the 10mm and the 357 SIG. Yes, I do have a 17. Yeah, I know what the judge is, Frank. Have you ever been close to drawing your pistol? Yeah, no. There was a dude thinking very seriously about robbing me at a gas station in Texas when I was working out there. I'm glad he didn't, and I'm glad that I didn't have to. But I was prepared, and he got that vibe and went on about his business. I'd rather spend it on a 300 blackout with a suppressor tray. I ain't got no fucking Draco. There's really no comparison between the 357 SIG and the 357 Magnum, except for with the 125 grain round. Once you move past that, that's just one of those. You can load up 158 grain 357 Magnum and do some shit if you load it correctly. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Tide. I am in North Carolina. Thank you for the gift, sir. .22 ARC, fantastic long-range varmint killer. Oh, that's bad. I've heard about them, man. I ain't fucked with them yet a lot. I ain't got no automatic 50 cal. Well, no, it's a bolt action. Thank you, Case. Did you get a sponsor from... Yeah, I've not got it yet, but it's on the way, Linda. Me said, hey, thank you, Infidel. I'm sorry, did you say 300? No. I said you've got 125 grain flying almost 1,500 feet a second. Out of that 4-inch barrel 32. And you've got 158 grain 357 Magnum flying, I would say about that speed out of a 6-inch barrel Colt Python or something like that. I don't really know what the speed is on 158 grain. I know they're doing the damn business on a 357 mag. Meanie is reloading ammo now. What kind of car did you race? Like the old Crown Vic style cars. What small rifle do you recommend for home defense inside? I tell you, bro, I like my little 7.5-inch barrel 300 blackout. I normally have it suppressed. It's got a 2000 lumen Olight Odin on it. I love that little booger, to be honest with you, and it'll do the trick. But I don't know that I would feel safe popping them 190 grain sub X's in the house with other people. You would have to be very, very careful. Because that's definitely going to go through and kill somebody else if you ain't very careful. Wait, actually, can you say which one has the most energy, a 222 or 223? Well, hang on and I'll tell you. See, I've got all the information. That's not an over-under. That's a Remington Model 552 Speedmaster 22. Let's go look here. We'll cheat. I know how to go look and see. 25, 556 NATO. Here we go. Alright, let's go to the 556 NATO. Alright, here is the 223. The 223 cartridge is flying alright. The 223 with a Let's pick out here. Let's see. So you've got a muzzle velocity on a 35 grain bullet of 4,000 feet per second. The 77 grain is that. So let's see here what we're working with on the 222 Remington. On the 222 Remington, we've got 52 grains. We got 55 grain. So a 55 grain bullet is as big as you're going to get in the 222. 3,240 feet per second. So 55 grain is all you're going to get. All right. So we're traveling 3,240 feet per second on the 223 on a 55 grain. All right. On the... So you're hitting with more energy out of the 223 definitely, because it's only showing a 50 grain bullet at 3,140 feet per second. So the 223. Yes, I do label my 5.56 magazines that I have for 300 blackout, but it's really hard to confuse that. Don't get me wrong now, they do use the damn same casing, but it's really hard to confuse that for that, guys. It really is. Tactical Llama, what's up? I've only got a 10 millimeter. Oh, that 10 millimeter will do the damn thing if that's what you got. You totally won the... Who won a PSA dagger? A 224 McDonald traveling 5,200 feet per second. I almost did. If I was to switch from 357 SIG to 9 millimeter, will I be... I mean, dude, it's up to you. The 9 millimeter is as good of an option, but I just like the 357 SIG better. What's up, Allison? I'm back out of YouTube jail and streaming. Oh, shit. Hey, y'all come right back. I'm gonna get with Twin Jen, and we gonna damn... Oh, hell, I done forgot. I ain't forgetting now. Hey, y'all subscribe and come right back. Hey, are you set up ready to go, Twin? Okay, you ain't ready to go. 10-4. Give you a few minutes. Alright, hey, we're gonna let Twin Jen get ready, y'all, and we're gonna do a side-by-side broadcast with Twin Jen, and he's gonna show off some of his stuff, guys. So, y'all get ready for that. Make sure you are subscribed, guys. Double click. I do have a 5.56. I've got a few of those. We're going to wait just a minute, guys. Stay in here till he says he's ready. But when he's ready, I'm going to end this broadcast and we will restart another one. And you guys hop back in, please. Make sure you hop back in. And please subscribe to me and Twin Jen. He's a good guy. He helps out the channel. Good dude. All right, Darby, thank you. What up, Espinoza? Nah, man, the 5.7 out of a pistol ain't worth a shit in my opinion. But to each their own. Alright, Darby. Ken, what do you think of the Browning High Power? I love the Browning High Power, man. It reminds me of the World of the 1911, which it was made by the same guy. He just wanted more magazine capacity, in my opinion. And it was designed for the 9mm cartridge instead of the 45. Try a 350 Legend. I've actually got one. I love my 350 Legend, bro. It's pretty awesome. I love it so far. It's pretty badass. And for a straight wall cartridge, like that's the thing, guys. In a lot of states, you have to use a straight wall cartridge. So, yeah. Yes, JP. Appeal that shit. What's the best gun that I've shot? I would have to say that SIG Crosstrax is one of the most accurate. You got ED looking at my belly button? Oh, damn. Is the 7.5 Bruno worth the money? I would say yeah and no. I mean, that's a off-the-wall fucking cartridge, bro. But it is very powerful. I mean, it's one of those deals, what's your life worth? But also, you're going to have to get that pistol that's chambered in it, but you get 3 different calibers, if I'm not badly mistaken. You can shoot the 7.5, you can shoot the 10mm, and something else out of it. But on that same hand, that's a big, heavy-ass pistol from what I've heard. But a lot of places require that you have to use a straight wall cartridge. I would rather have my 4570 compared to the 350 Legend. But you know how that goes. What's the gold thing on my table? What are you talking about that? That's a set of dies. Red color pencil. Come on, bitch, clear up. Okay, I'm almost ready. Alright, guys. Well, y'all motherfuckers get ready. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, y'all. Please, please help us out. Subscribe. Double tap your screen. We will be directly right back. We're going to get with Twin Jen, and he's going to show off some of his stuff. So, please subscribe. Double tap your screen. We'll be right back, guys. Please subscribe so you can come back. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.